Come on, people. Please wake up. Republicans talk like they're going to balance the budget. They don't balance the budget. The Democrats talk like they're going to save the world for black people. They have yet to save the world for black people. Whether you vote Republican or Democrat, the deficit goes up, and every time you turn around, you're in a war, and the rich are getting tax cuts. That's what happens over and over and over again. Look, do I vote? Yes, I vote, but I'm voting for issues. I'm voting yes on all issues that will not allow them to take my freedoms away. I voted. Am I for abortion? Not really. I wouldn't want my wife to have an abortion, but I voted to give people freedom to have abortions. Do I smoke pot? Don't smoke. I used to. Don't smoke it anymore, but I voted to legalize it. I will vote for anything that gives people freedom of choice. I'm not going to give my freedoms away to police and to politicians because they break laws all the time, especially the rich, and they don't have the same type of justice that I get. In fact, if you black, you better vote to keep all your freedoms because you are going to be held more than Caucasians are going to be held to follow the laws. If you black, you get caught by a police, you may not have no marijuana in the car, no nothing. All he got to say is, I smell marijuana, get out the car. What you gonna say? So you vote for the legalization of marijuana, you take that away from them. It's not like they're out here solving crimes anyway. They always show up after the fact, and 85 to 90% of what they do is write tickets and sit down in their car doing whatever they want to do. That's the reality of the situation. Never vote away your freedom. The more you vote away your freedoms, and the next thing you know, you won't have any freedoms. You won't have any. So do I vote? Yeah, I vote for legislation that's going to give me freedom. But am I going to vote Republican or Democrat? No. No, for what? Neither of them do anything. I'm sending them a message that I don't approve of anything that they do. Now, you know what I might do? I might write in Cornel West's name. I might write Cornel West's name in. Because the reality of the situation, if he uses the war, the genocide that's going on in Palestine, if he pushes that narrative, he can win the election if he's serious. He's got that war that he can play on. Then he could talk about national health care, and he could talk about free college education and say how we are giving money away to Israel. And those three issues will make him president. Those three issues will make him president if he's serious about becoming president. We won't know. So far, he's talking about the situation, the genocide that's going on in Israel. But but the minute he says college tuition and the minute he says national health care, it's a wrap. If he wants it, and then he'll get my vote. But he might get it. But if he talking about Israel, bring up Israel, he get my vote. But look at, I mean, come on, man. Look at Trump in North Korea saluting dictators. Look at the look on Kim Jong's face. He couldn't believe it. He's like, man, what the hell is this guy doing? He's in a state of shock. He's never seen this before. Biden can't walk up steps, can't walk down steps, can't walk in a straight line, and can't ride a bike without falling. Sometimes he goes to sleep in meetings. Sometimes he's talking to no one. Absolutely no one. And when I tried to post a video of him talking to no one, Facebook wouldn't have suspended me for doing it. That's why I don't even get on Facebook anymore. I'm gonna tell you this. Look at Trump, look at Biden. Do you want either of these guys to lead this country into a war? Is this what you want as commander in chief? These two guys? I take Putin over both of them. I would take Putin over both of them. He is a military man. He's been in wars. He's been in wars. He was the head of the KGB. Look, the United States and NATO lost to him in the Ukraine. NATO and the United States lost to him in the Ukraine. And that was just Russia by itself. Now, you're going to have Russia and China backed up by India and Africa if they need it. China leads the world in technology, so you know that their weapons are more high-tech than ours. Russia just has that ground force. They have a bad-ass ground force. These guys can fight, and they are well-trained. You throw Africa in there, and then you talk about some more bad asses that can fight. And guess what? 'Cause they are us. And you know we get busy. And you know we get busy, athletic, fast, quick, and smart. You throw North Korea in there for a little bit of salt and pepper. They're giving you all kind of weapons. Saudi Arabia is going to giving us all kind of weapons. Then you got Turkey in there. It's a wrap. We can't win anyway. We should be talking peace. But the United States love to send wolf tickets because we are thousands and thousands of miles away out of the conflict. Supposedly. But you got drones. You got GPS-guided missiles. They can reach the United States. And then you got these two clowns supposed to be the commander-in-chief. One, the first thing he's going to do, we already seen him when it was a riot. He ran down and hid in a bunker. He went and hid in a bunker. Trump hid in a bunker because of a protest. Biden is liable to go to sleep during an important meeting and accidentally his hand slipped and he hit the button. Or better yet, or better worse, he might fall on it. We have no intelligence, no person of any intelligence leading this country at this time. Nobody. And I am not going to vote for either of these two clowns. If this is the best America has to offer, this country is doomed. Doomed. It don't make no difference which one of them get in office. They're both going to screw up. They are both going to screw up, and they both already said that they support Israel, the synagogue of Satan, Revelation 2:9-39. And then right now, Israel is running that propaganda machine. Running a propaganda machine as if propaganda is going to win a war. The only thing propaganda does is make you think you winning until a bomb drops on you. Propaganda don't win wars. And then Israel's as I already explained in another video, Israel's getting beat the hell out of them. Those tanks are non-effectual when you are dealing with these type of, we're not talking about grenade launchers, we're talking about rocket launchers. rocket launchers with dual warheads. You spending, and then you got tunnels. This is just like the Vietnam War, with guys coming out of tunnels, 5 seconds, boom, 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 and then five minutes, they back in the tunnel going about their business. Then the United States, and then Israel comes in, drops a couple bombs. They don't know if they're hitting anything or not. They just tearing up buildings. And then when they tear the buildings up, the tanks can't get through because of the rubble. Then and also with the tunnels, they can come up behind them. So yeah, Israel can go anywhere they want. But guess what? The Palestinians, they're like ants underneath the ground. They can come up behind you, come up beside you, and be gone before you can retaliate. This war in Israel will never end. It will never end. You taking on the entire Muslim nation. It's not going to end. You will never be. This war could last forever. This is the stupidest thing. This is why I can't vote for Biden. This is the stupidest thing I ever heard of. Trying to support genocide in a Muslim, trying to support genocide of Muslim people, and you are surrounded by Muslims who have nuclear weapons just like you. I vote for issues. I'm not voting for either of these guys. Like I say, Trump lost me. I mean, people who voting for Trump, you didn't see him salute Kim. Biden supporting the synagogue of Satan, Revelation 2939. It would be blasphemy for me to vote for him. I did that stupid stuff one time. I'll never do it again. Now that especially since I know that he's supporting Israel. Doesn't make any sense. Catch you later.